can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the king of all coins in the cryptocurrency market. Ethereum is currently up 17% over the last 1 week. It's up 6.9% over the last 1 month. Ethereum is leading the charge, currently rallying above $2,950. We saw Ethereum getting to as high as $3,039. In the coming days and the coming weeks, Ethereum making a charge towards $4,000. Can we get to new all-time highs? Look at Ethereum's valuation against the US dollar on a weekly time frame. Look at Ethereum's valuation against Bitcoin. It's currently outperforming Bitcoin over the last 90 plus days. Also look at Ethereum's market cap, which sits at $356 billion. For us to get to new all-time highs, we have to be crossing that $500 billion level. And more importantly, we'll look at sentiment in the cryptocurrency market. Extreme greed has returned back to the market. How will that affect the price of Ethereum? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. Ethereum currently trades above $2,953. In the last 48 hours, I've seen Ethereum trade as high as $3,039. Good times for returning back to the cryptocurrency market. We're seeing double-digit gains across the board. Even Ethereum, this so-called stablecoin, has rallied up by 17% over the last 7 days. In the coming days and the coming weeks, we'll be expecting more coins, more pumps in the altcoin market. We're expecting Ethereum to lead the charge. We've seen Ethereum since the 7th of April of 2025, since we started this live rally. We've seen Ethereum rally up by more than 100%, outperforming Bitcoin, outperforming a whole host of altcoins in the market. Ethereum is up 116% in the last 91 days, but it's still way off its previous all-time highs. Bitcoin, the king of the market, has blasted into all-time highs multiple times this cycle. Ethereum has failed to rally back to the $4,800 level where it was trading in 2021. For Ethereum to get there, first, we have to rally past the $4,100 level. We have been stuck below the $4,100 level for over 4 years right now. I'll not be shocked if we blast through it. We tried 3 different times in this cycle and we failed. We got there in March of 2024, we failed to blast through it. We got there in May of 2024, we failed to blast through it. We also got there in December of 2024. We failed to blast through the $4,000 level. Maybe, just maybe, the 4th time is the charm. For us to get to as high as $4,800, we need to see Ethereum rally up by 65%. The way Ethereum is moving over the last few days, over the last few weeks, guys, I will not rule out the possibilities of us seeing Ethereum trading above the previous all-time highs by the end of July. But very, very important, the higher we go, the riskier it becomes. The higher we go, the more market participants commit more funds in the market. The market is very, very funny that way. When we are going lower, when there's opportunity, no. Market participants don't want to buy. They believe it's going to zero. And when we start pumping aggressively to the moon, you see people piling in thinking it will never come down again. Ethereum's market cap sits at $356 billion. 24-hour trading volume is around $33 billion. Ethereum's total supply is 120 million tokens. Over the last few years, we have seen Ethereum rally to new all-time highs, getting to as high as $4,891. That was on the 16th of November, 2021. It's been 4 years. I believe Ethereum will still put in a new all-time highs before this cycle comes to an end. If you want to buy some Ethereum for yourself, you can do that on Binance, on Bybit, on Coinbase Exchange, and anywhere you get your popular altcoins, you can get some Ethereum right there. Ethereum might face some difficulties along the way, but the final part of the market cycle is where most of the gains are made, so I'll not be shocked to see Ethereum making a dash for it. I'll not be shocked to see market participants FOMOing into Ethereum because they have made most of the moves that Bitcoin has made. Many market participants sold their altcoins deep into the bear market, rotating. They sold their Bitcoin deep into the bear market, rotating into altcoins. Right now that Bitcoin is having joy getting to all-time highs, I'm sure a lot of them sold their altcoins back into Bitcoin, and surprise, surprise, then you see the altcoin market pumping, because right now we're already seeing double-digit gains on the weekly time frame. We saw an altcoin that's gone triple digits on a monthly. We've seen an altcoin that's gone 4 digits in the last 1 week. So it's good to say liquidity is back in the cryptocurrency market. I've looked at the sentiment indicator, the fear and greed index tells us that right now there's extreme greed in the cryptocurrency market. Yesterday there was great, last week there was great, last month there was great. But what makes this important is this is extreme greed. And historically, extreme greed has been where you want to be selling for some sweet profit. Extreme greed is where most of the gains are made, but that's the most dangerous part of the market, because at some point in time in the nearest future, guys, we're going to see a huge decline. After extreme greed, then comes that big dump to gobbling town. So you want to plan your trade and you want to trade your plan. Now, if you look at Ethereum's valuation against Bitcoin, it's been dumping since 2021. Ethereum has been losing value drastically against Bitcoin since 2021. But on the 22nd of April 2025, something changed. Ethereum has changed course. We saw it stay outperforming Bitcoin. And over the last 91 days, it has been doing so. It has outperformed Bitcoin. I'll still be betting on Ethereum continue outperforming Bitcoin for the foreseeable future. We've seen Ethereum rally up by around 43% against Bitcoin. It's been a long time for Ethereum. It's been dumping aggressively since the merge happened in September of 2022. We've seen Ethereum dump aggressively against Bitcoin. There have been some pumps here and there, but in total, it lost 78% of its value against Bitcoin. And even though we see Ethereum over the next few days and the next few weeks rallying aggressively, let's assume we see a 50+% pump for Ethereum against Bitcoin. Let's just take Ethereum to where it was valued against Bitcoin in December of 2024. So I'll not be shocked to see Ethereum putting in one more God candle on its valuation against Bitcoin. I believe Ethereum is going to be the leader of this final rally. If we see Ethereum attempting to go to new all-time highs, expect to see it outperforming Bitcoin bigly. But don't get carried away. If you see it outperforming Bitcoin, every Ethereum pump against Bitcoin has eventually led to a huge dump to gobbling town in the future. So I'll not be shocked if this one too still leads to gobbling town. But before we go to gobbling town, guys, at least we're going to enjoy the pump to the moon. Now, if you look at Ethereum's market cap, over the next few days, over the next few weeks, as Ethereum continue pumping, you expect to see the market cap to rally without any problem over the $100 billion level. Where I see us facing difficulties is when we start getting to that $487 billion to the $500 billion level. We have seen Ethereum cross the $500 billion level before. I don't think this time is different. It's going to be very possible for Ethereum to do it. And for us to get to new all-time highs, we need to see ETH rally past $576 billion. And from what we're currently trading, for Ethereum to pull in those kind of numbers, we have to see more than a 50% rally in the value of Ethereum. Ethereum have to rally by 60+% for it to get to new all-time highs on its market cap chart. Now, if you take a look at Ethereum dominance in the cryptocurrency market, you see that Ethereum dominance has actually taken a turn for the better. It had been dumping just like Bitcoin dominance since September of 2022. But from April of 2025, we have seen Ethereum dominance in the cryptocurrency market increase back to as high as 9.7%. I will expect it to continue increasing. You can see the dominance maybe even get to as high as 15% before the party comes to an end. The party will eventually come to an end. Extreme greed doesn't last long in the cryptocurrency market. Extreme greed comes once in a while, but those periods where extreme greed is staying in the cryptocurrency market, we always see huge gains, especially in the altcoin market. And Ethereum being the king of altcoins in the cryptocurrency market, expect it to get most of those gains. Guys, drop it out in the comment section. How high do you see Ethereum going in the coming days and the coming weeks? Do you believe $4,000 is possible? Maybe $5,000? I've even heard people talking about Ethereum getting to as high as $10,000 this cycle. Are you buying more ETH? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like these. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember, guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.